I'm standing in one of the remotest areas in South Africa, the Bembe district in Limpopo. Its isolation makes it beautiful, but also vulnerable to neglect. Most schools are under-resourced here, and many children grow up illiterate. Even something as simple as a book or a basic science kit is a rare commodity here.
But the Telkom Foundation, working together with Read.mov, hopes to change this for thousands of children. The program focuses on education and literacy by delivering books, science kits and other teaching aids to rural schools that would otherwise go without. My journey to the Bembe district began early, as I helped an army of Telkom volunteers pack the valuable learning materials into the sponsored fleet of vehicles before setting off on a long journey.
What's basically going to happen is that there's 7 teams that are going to be going to 14 different schools. So each team has got a team leader, and each team is going to be going to 2 different schools. And then when we get to the schools, there's going to be a lot of interaction with the learners. And what's more important, actually the objective of this whole rally weekend, is to ensure that we see the impact that Telkom has made in contributing to the sponsors, in contributing to these learners.
After a grueling 2-hour trip in the heat of Limpopo, we arrived at our destination. We were warmly greeted by the joy of young learners eager to receive our precious cargo that is so desperately needed here.
We were running short of reading books. That is why the progression of performance of learners was very poor.
Materials is a challenge to us. At least the rally is trying to give us more materials. The department is not ready to respond in time. We do not able to teach them fully.
What's in those boxes are educational material that's going, it's educational toys for grade R. We basically are going to sponsor all the material that's going to be, that's for the Limpopo province.
When it comes to education, the Telkom Foundation places strong emphasis on early childhood development. That is why they've chosen to build a strong foundation by supporting grade R learners across the country.
The idea behind our involvement with the rally was that we are driving a literacy program in partnership with the Department of Basic Education. And we thought when we looked at the rally that this presents a better opportunity for us to look specifically at promoting literacy. As the Telkom Foundation, we thought that perhaps our contribution is to really create that foundation, make sure that we make available resources.
Almost all rural schools have a shortage of educational resources. The Telkom Foundation and Read.mov try to address this need by creating substantial partnerships with both corporates and government.
The department do supply, but the department, as we know, they supply 1 textbook per learner. So this one to us is a top-up because now they are giving us more material. And by this material now is assisting our learners to grasp more of what they are being taught at our schools.
Government is a key stakeholder. NGOs are also a critical component in helping us touch communities. And Rally to Read is just an indication of the kind of partnership that can exist between a private company in the form of Telkom, another private company in the form of McCarthy, an NGO in the form of Read, and government in general.
In 1998, the executives of McCarthy's realized that they needed to be involved in the community and combine and integrate all the various small charities that they were involved with, and they launched the Rally to Read. We've reached probably around about 35,500 children in 42 areas throughout the country.
Well, stay with us as after the break, we look at how the teachers are being upskilled to use the new teaching material.
The Telkom Foundation provides computers and internet connectivity where they're needed most, opening minds, sparking curiosity, and creating a desire for our children to learn even more. Which just goes to show, we're more than just technology. Telkom. Touch tomorrow.
In 2011, the National Annual Assessment revealed that on average, the literacy levels among grade 3 pupils were around 35%. Now that number is even lower in rural areas. There's a lack of basic resources like books and other teaching aids. But what often goes unseen is a lack of skills and working methodologies to help the teachers do their jobs. One of the key reasons the Telkom Foundation partnered with Read was simply because of its holistic approach to literacy, where it places equal emphasis on the development of both the teacher and the learners.
What we do as Read, we train teachers, but our training comes along with the material, the educational resources, because our training is based on the balanced language program. And after training the teachers, SMT, or all the stakeholders of the school, we come later to monitor them and mentor them so that we see that there is an advancement.
The teachers are being helped a lot because the reading methodologies are now improved.
I'm enjoying Read to Read because I gain a lot, methods and activities also. And it gives us a challenge to the teachers, the co-workers and the learners also.
We've entered into a 3-year partnership with Read to Read. In a year, we spent just about 3 million nationally.
Having access to learning material is so important. It allows for quality teaching and literacy programs, which will, over time, improve the learners' grades and test scores. It also improves their reading skills, and they are less likely to drop out of school. This will help these learners to reach any goal they set for themselves.
What is the first letter of still? The first letter of still? Spell it.
Namuntlha va hetisa tibuku la xikolweni xa ka hina xa primary school ka Ngomngom. Mina ni tsake ngopfu loko ni vona loko va ta va hetisela tibuku to hlaya leswi ti nga ta ni humelelisa vuton'wini bya mina. Loko ni ta kula ni ta va doctor, ni ta tshungula vanhu, ta kota ku humelela, ni nga ti-step-ki hi nchumu. Ni hlekete ku ri ni nga tirha, ni va thicara, ni ta dyondzisa vana va xikolo.
Our CSI strategy is to contribute immensely to education, because we realize that without education we're not going to deal with the challenges that we've had in the past and that we continue to have in terms of the social ills. There's a lot of development and there's a lot of embracing education in the community. So it's extremely touching that Read to Read has really been successful.
Yo, I won't lie to you, the rally was exhausting. But the experience of visiting a school and seeing just how much joy a bucket load of books can bring to the whole village, that was incredible. And the good thing is, it is not over. Thanks to the strong network that the Telkom Foundation, Read to Read and other partners have put in place, goodwill continues throughout the year and for many more years to come. It is really so good to see so many people, individuals and companies rallying around literacy in our country. That's something we should all be doing.